Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lullaby. I'm a French writer, and today I decided to present you, I'm not sure, my planner for 2026 that I made from scratch. Yoo-hoo-hoo. This is trembling, it's just because I'm super excited to show you. So I hope you enjoy it. So here's the beast. As you can see, it has already lived. So yeah, he has some trouble closing, and he has some trouble not being the heaviest thing in my backpack, but you know what, I accept this journey. So it's I'm sorry if my voice is weird, by the way. I have a sore throat. So this is a notebook that I bought recently for this purpose, to make my planner. It's a painting of Klimt, which I'm gonna guess in English is called The Kiss. That makes sense, I guess. So we got a pretty simple first page with the year, some washi tape, and a little frog. Basically, I recycled a lot of the, I don't know how you call that, magazines at work. I'm a librarian, and so publishing houses, I need to stop saying editing houses. Publishing houses sends us, I don't know how to call that, magazines with their next releases, so that we would buy them for the library. And we receive a ton of them, and we usually get rid of them. We throw them in the trash. And since the coworkers realized that I was trying to be discreet, I don't know how to say that, trying to bring them home, like secretly, now they keep them for me, and so I use them. So this little guy comes from one of these magazines. So this is my bingo. You can see that it is empty. You're gonna see another one later, so I'm gonna explain everything about it later in the video. That's how you get engagement. So these are my trackers. So it's obviously written in French. So you have the month, so from January to June. And I have some keys. I don't know. I didn't rehearse that video, by the way. I don't know. I didn't look for the vocabulary, nothing. So this is to track my period, if I went to the swimming pool, if I wrote, and if I read. And the little numbers are the colors of the highlighters. This is a sticker that my sister gifted me. This is a washi tape that she gifted me too, and I used the hell out of it. I think she gave me 2 of them, and I finished them. Oh, and there's a little mosquito here. Yep, I don't remember where you come from, buddy. So the rest of the tracker from July to December. And these stickers are also from my sister. And these are stamps that my mother bought me like years ago. And we have my budget tracker. I don't know if you need me to go into the detail, but it's so that I can do my budget. Yeah, here we go. So this is a tracker for, how do I say that, submission in publishing houses. So you have every month has a little, you know, a little list, if you can call it like that. And this is for the writing contest, or when the publishing houses open their submission. This is so I can know the deadlines. Like if they say there's a writing contest and you have until the 3rd of May, eh ben, well, my French coming out, well, I can write it here. So this is when I submit, and if I submitted. This is when I was refused. Sneef, sneef. Here we go. And this is if I get published. Who knows? Maybe next year is going to be my year again. This is so I can track all year long how much I wrote. So how much I wrote in total in the year, and like the evolution, I guess. I don't know how to say that. You know, in January I wrote this much, in February this much, in March this much. No, you get it. And there is January. So every month, I'm going to show you every month, but I'm not going to go into detail with all of them. Just know, so this is the books I will read in January, so I'm going to mark them here to keep a trace of it. My objectives, which usually, my goals, yeah, goals may be better, which usually are the same, like write this much words, read this much books, publish this much videos. They're usually the same every month. Then you have how many words I wrote that month, the video I posted, uploaded, the video I uploaded, and the movies and TV show I saw that month. And this is from a children's book, and I don't know which one, but I thought it looked super cool. And this is some sort of washi tape. So this is how it goes. I make a pretty double page that all have the same little things. And then you have the whole month. So I followed the same template for all of them. And then I wrote my friends' family and, well, friends and family and children's of my friends and family birthdays. Here we go. So we're gonna go through 2026 right now. Let's go. Okay, so you've got the calendar of 2026. This is called Dear Santa. It's because I'm gonna write the presents I buy for my family and friends for Christmas. Usually I order them online, so I need to keep track of what I've received and my ideas and stuff like that. So this is what's gonna be here. This is the books I'm gonna read. So that I printed off the internet. The keys for the colors. So this color means that I've read it for work. I read that book for work. This one means that this is my TBR, but you know, like physical copies. This is my ebooks, TBR, my ebooks, and these are the books I've borrowed, usually at the public library, with whether it's the one I work at or the ones I visit weekly. Severals. I'm kind of obsessed. Usually it's that color that wins. Usually. So we've got more here. Usually I try to read at least 50 books a year, and I read between 50 and 120. So it's pretty large, you know, but I put a goal of 50 books every year because I know I can do it. If you want to go with reading goals, go with reading goals, but please, please, please make easy ones. Okay, you've got nothing to prove to others. You just gotta read books. This is gonna be for the movies and TV shows I watch. This is for the books because I wanted to have the little cute little libraries. I printed these online too. I don't remember where, but I can assure you they were free. I was allowed to print them, like I didn't steal them. They were not copyrighted, but I don't remember where I took them. Basically I wanted to put this here, you know, right after that, but I forgot, so it went there. All these little birds come from the magazines too. Okay, so when I did that, I thought I was done with 2026, and I thought maybe I should do 2027, but then I realized that I didn't have a planner for the last quarter of 2025, and I didn't feel like buying one just for 4 months, you know, September, October, November, and December. So I decided I'm gonna do the last of 2025. Yeah, right in the middle here. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be very messy, and it's gonna be very messy because later we're gonna come back to 2026. Please bear with me. So when I film this, we are here, the 16th of August. I need to... Anyway, this is a very cute children's book, illustrated book. I really like it. I read it at work. I need to read this one. This is the same one with the snail, sorry. The bingo. So these are my New Year's resolution. Every year I would set a list of goals and then realize that I suck at keeping them. I am not good with goals. I always reach too high and then I feel guilty and non-productive, and I can't look on, how do I say that? I can't cherish what I did because I focus on what I didn't do, if that makes sense. So this year, I started doing that list of goals and it was so overwhelming. And I decided to do this. I found that online. Some people were doing this. And so I did a bingo. And what would be cool would be to just have a line. To be fair, I have several lines already. This was writing on a series of books that I started writing at the beginning of this year, and I completely gave up on it. This is to go back to the swimming pool, check. This is to read 50 books, it's already check. Learn new recipes, I didn't do that. Rewrite my middle grade book, did that. This is to participate in a writing contest. I did that. To submit something, well, I did that. This is just to write, like write. Just write something and don't overthink it. So I can think that I did that, although I did overthought it a lot. Can you say overthought? I don't know. And this is to come back on YouTube. So if you see this, probably I can check this one out, because I've already filmed 3 videos before this one. So my budget and my tracker, it's this same one. My word count, yeah, it's the equivalent of this. Where was it? Can I say the word equivalent? I'm not sure. This one. And now in retrospect, yeah, when I think about it, I don't like that one. And I really like what I did there. Wait, spoilers. Okay, so this is so I can keep count of how much I wrote every month. I don't know what you think of this. Honestly, I hate it. I feel like I didn't write enough, that I'm not productive enough, but that's probably my brain being a little bitch. My little depressed brain. And this is so I can keep track of, you know, publishing houses. So you can see here that I wrote in June. I sent a short story to a French publishing house called Autres, so I'm waiting for that. And here in September, it's the deadline of another writing contest that I would like to participate in. And I still didn't write anything. Yep, I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so September, this is the same pattern again and again. All right, so dear Santa again, the books I've read this year, and you can see that the one that I borrowed at the public library, it's green, and it's mostly green everywhere. So you've got January, February, March, April, May, June here, July, and this is now August, and this is the book I finished yesterday. So this is a little more than 50 books. I think I'm at 54 or 55. Here we go. The Little Library. This is an awesome French book. This is Paddington that you know, that I don't know. This is the little owl again. And so from up close, it looks like this. Sometimes there's not enough room to write the whole title, and I don't have a beautiful handwriting, so it looks kind of messy, but honestly I like it messy. The films and TV shows I've watched this year, so when it's blue it's a movie, and when it's orange it's a TV show. So you can see that I watched a bunch of things. There's missing one here. I need to write one more here because I watched a movie called Jack and Diane yesterday. I don't know what I thought of that movie. I just love Juno Temple. Okay, these are pages that you haven't seen yet for 2026 because I realized that I wanted to do that too. So that's why we're going back to 2026 after. So this is how much I wrote every day of this year. Okay, and this is so I can keep track of what I posted and when on the channel. So there's already 3 little videos planned. Writing with Depression, Influenceuse publiée, Récap lecture. Here we go. I'm gonna add this one right after. And we go back to 2026. Because if it's not messy, it's not me. I really like this one. I didn't know what to do, and I started ripping things off of the magazines, and I love it. So this is the word count that I'm gonna do. I also printed that, and then I played with washi tape, and these are borders from a notebook that an aunt bought me for my birthday, and it's not really the kind of notebook I would use, so I recycled it. I hate that page. I really do. This is so I can keep track again of my YouTube channel. I think this one is way cuter. Wait. I think this one is so cute. I don't understand what I did here. Why this is ugly as fuck. Okay, so these are so I can keep track of my project. Here you can see starting YouTube again. So objective, coming back on YouTube to have 700 subscribers. I doubt this one. And so to come back in 2025, end of 2025 and end of 2026, when I started this project, so the 1st of August. And there you have changing the layout, which I did. I also changed my name, my username. And these are a bunch of video ideas that I have, and I've already filmed these 3. This is for the novel I'm writing currently. Well, that I'm trying to write. And then I've got a few pages. This one is so cute. I like it. This one I don't know what I think about. The colors don't match. And so if I have other projects during 2026 or 2025, but I think it will be 2026, I like this double page. I really like it. And then that's the last. Yeah. Then I did some pages where I can write things down if I think of something and I want to write, because there were not enough pages to start 2027, even though I would have loved that. There were really not enough pages. If I didn't do 2025, maybe, but I'm not even sure. And I had no other idea what to do. So I decided to put some lined paper, decorate them if I need to write things down. Here we go. Dinosaurs. And the end of the year, 2027. When is your birthday on 2027? What day? Mine would be a Saturday. there we go. So this is my 2026 planner. I hope you enjoyed that messy video. Here we go. So yeah, now we can't close anymore. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I know it's messy. I know it's not perfect. And I know this video too. But I had so much fun doing this. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me what was your favorite page. Bye.